That change is coming.
When she got where she needed to go, and that's what she said. I don't need you niggas.
Man, it's like anytime a nigga got an opinion on her show, she shut him down.
Dude, you talking about a woman that's bringing up people's stuff that happened when they was younger, bro. How dirty can you get?
Bro, Kendrick Perkins jaywalked. She had that the front page news on her shit. Had him on there explaining. Like, bitch. But I like the way that Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, I like the way they brung Rachel Nichols on their show at the height of the Malika Andrews slander.
Did she try to throw her under the bus or no? She
didn't have to. I used to love NBA Jump.
Okay.
I used to love that show. I would never miss it. If I'm watching cable or YouTube, I'm watching the Jump.
Okay.
Nigga, I don't even watch NBA Today with Malika Andrews. Before this shit popped off, I just had a vibe about Malika Andrews I didn't really like. It was like she thought she knew more than the players.
It ain't like she
vibe
thought,
like
she really thought that. She really still think that. You can tell by the smirkiness she has. Like, nigga, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, she like snarky about it.
Yeah, like see how she called into his show like, what we ain't gonna do. Bitch, man, I felt his inner nigga come out. Like, you bitch, what?
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna have to keep it nice, cool, and simple.
He said, I want to have a job at the end of this.
Right.
So I'm gonna only give you a little piece of what I feel like saying. That's how he came off. Even Molly was like, oh shit. And you know, Molly Quorum usually the annoying one.
Yeah.
She was Malika Andrews before Malika Andrews.
Yeah, because he got old boy kicked off for sure. Indefinitely.
The bar dude.
Yeah, the father.
Yeah. She got him kicked off the network. Just because he said he did imply some shit with that.
No, he didn't did that. No,
he did imply some. I don't think he should have got banned from the station, but he implied.
What I'm saying is he done said that many of times, bro. Go back. They said it. He said that shit at least more than 3 times.
What the fuck that got to mean? What the fuck
point
that
they're trying to say is he wasn't just saying that to her personally. He says that all the time.
I ain't never heard
like if somebody was to be like,
what he said.
Jim, check your nuts. And he said that to 3 people. And he said that to you. You make it a big deal. Like, oh, nigga, he said check your nuts. Then you go back. And he said that to probably 3 women, 3 men. Or
what he said, something like, we can do this anytime.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. But
it was something of the sort.
way
I
he
know exactly
said it,
what you're saying, but the point
way
that I'm
he
trying to
said
make
it,
is
any nigga that's slick know what he meant. Like, yeah, nigga.
Yeah, but I'm saying that he said exactly the same thing to many other people, though. And they literally proved that.
No what him saying it to other people got to do with anything?
Because of it wasn't that it was saying to her, she made it that way.
She was just one of the people he said.
Why do you think her husband, her ex-husband now, wanted to get the fuck up out of that?
Because she probably sounded in real life how she sounded on First Take. Nobody want to hear that shit 24/7.
No, but the thing that I'm trying to say is,
I hate seeing her when I stopped
and
watching.
He seen that the shit was coming, and he like, damn, I have to take up for this bitch. He knew it off rip, and he probably was looking at the ball like, bro, he ain't worried about that bitch.
Listen to me, man. I stopped watching First Take because of Molly and the way they did Max Keller, but mostly Molly. If I didn't have to tune in the First
another
Take
thing that I really want to know. I know who the guy is, but why did he actually leave? Do you have any idea?
Who, Max?
Yeah.
Stephen A. got him off. Nigga, he admitted it on a radio show. I don't know which radio show it was, but he admitted it. He said, man, look, the chemistry wasn't there no more. He was saying all kind of dumb shit, and I felt like our viewers were starting to dip a little bit, so we had to make a change. Yeah, I got him the hell up out of there, but I didn't leave him up shit's creek without a paddle. He got his own show now.
Oh, shit. So let's just put it this way. So white supremacy, the black man got the white man off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's kind of hard to argue that one. But the thing is, how the fuck can he get Max Kellerman off?
But not Malika Andrews.
You damn right. You knew where I was going with this motherfucker.
Ain't no way. Nigga, he got enough cachet to get Max Kellerman off. He a straight white male. Even though he a down one, he just a sacrificial lamb. But
Okay,
removing a woman?
Yeah,
Is
that's
you
weird.
nuts? That ain't gonna happen, man. They get to move and do as they please, and we
Well, you
need
know
to
what?
stop letting that shit happen. We need
She's
to
a
stop
chess
letting
piece,
them do it.
right? She's a chess piece. What I mean by a chess piece, I'm literally feel, my personal opinion is she's on there to literally put the niggas in check. There I go. I said it.
That's the only reason all these bitches on ESPN is to keep the niggas in check and to put them in check when feminism feel like they getting out of line.
Not necessarily. What I mean by it, they not stupid. They will call it racist if a white woman do it. Let's just be honest.
No, that's not true because Michelle Beadle tried to check Stephen A. Smith too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Told you I don't watch them motherfuckers.
I watched this shit. I stopped watching it. I stopped watching ESPN
Hey, but you
because
see that I shut the
it
fuck
turned
up
too
when it's
feminist.
something I don't have no idea on it. If I don't got no idea on it, I'm not talking about
That's
it.
why I watch more FS1 now.
Okay, what's that?
Fox Sports 1. It's
Okay, now
Shannon
what's
Sharp, Skip Bayless.
Jason Whitlock on?
That's it.
No, I'm
That
saying not
nigga-
now. I'm saying before he said, you know what, y'all
Jason
can't own
Whitlock's
me no
so
more.
stupid. I mean, not so stupid. He's so ignorant that every network kicked him off. Now he on the Blaze.
I thought he left.
Nigga, they got him the fuck up out of there. He too controversial.
I was about to say, as
I
much
don't
ass as he
believe-
kissed,
I don't
they got him
believe-
off.
I don't agree with 90% of what Jason Whitlock say. Maybe 85% or 80%.
I would say 95%.
Nah, me and him share a lot more beliefs than that. I done sat and watched this show a
Only
bunch of
time
times.
I give
He
Jason
was
Whitlock
pissed when Kevin Samuels died.
exact. That's the only time I'm like, nigga, I'll give you a thumbs up. In this too, I gotta throw him this. He knows why the black community is fucked up, and he
Yeah.
literally called out who needed to be called out.
Yeah.
Then I gave him like, nigga, I give you your kudos, because
Yeah.
you was not afraid to say it. But that's probably why y'all ass got kicked off.
Yeah. He got kicked off because he holds certain beliefs about women, certain beliefs about black women, about the black community,
Yep.
and about LeBron James.
Now, what did he have? What was the problem between him and LeBron James? What was his belief?
Look, man, LeBron my favorite NBA player.
Mine
So
too.
I feel like he barking up the wrong tree, but that don't mean he was wrong about
Was any
everything.
of some of the things
When
that he
they
was
said
saying was
about
factual?
China, they said LeBron is a Chinese puppet. That's true. That nigga tap dance for them Chinese dollars. He won't get out of line for that money. LeBron, he'll criticize the fuck out of America, but when China over there doing what they doing, he like, shit.
Right.
That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. Shit.
Hey, look, this is where I think that we have the biggest problem at, right? Malika Andrews feels so entitled. And I feel the problem that us as black men have is we don't have enough firepower to make that bitch think twice. You know what I mean? So where's the backlash for if she say something out of pocket? See, she probably wouldn't do that because she know if I say too much about this guy, I can be fired. I better be right on my guns. You know what I'm saying? Dot every I, cross every T. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be on to bring that shit up. What you know what I'm saying?
But
She gotta-
ESPN is ran by women right now, bro.
yeah, I bet.
Like, I mean, Stephen A. Smith might be the face of the network, but it is ran by women. Like, Stephen A. Smith don't got enough cachet to get Malika Andrews out her job.
No, listen,
I feel like Skip Bayless got enough power to get a bitch off her position.
you know what? Let me step back. Let me take a step back. I'm be honest, right?
Not Shannon Sharp though.
I don't want to live in an echo chamber. So I'm be honest. Do I believe she should be fired? No. Even though I would love to see her.
I don't want her on my shows though. Put her
Yeah.
on WNBA today.
Right. She'll never get no views. Come
Why
on.
not?
She's, hey man, come on, bro. Men
Try
rule.
something different.
Listen, men rule everything. That might sound fucked up, but listen to me, right? Just hear me out, people. When I mean it's a man's world, when you hear that song, he ain't just saying that. But let's just put it this way. Y'all keep saying women rule everything, right? We're in a world where you can be a millionaire, billionaire, than the next day, right? So why is it that it's more women in this world, right? You can come up with any show you want. The only reason why the manosphere exists is because of women. We couldn't get our voices out no other way. They could. They always did. But they always
Their
noticed
voice is the loudest.
Exactly. The thing is, you always notice that when a man starts saying something, everybody flock to what the men say. So therefore, you look at NBA sports. Why women keep on saying, "Oh, she's the first coach in history to be on the man." Why you want to come over here?
Why is that even an accomplishment for a woman?
That's my point. Why would you even want to do that?
Why do
Please
you
tell
want to
me.
be the first woman to be a head coach in the NBA? Wouldn't it be more of a honor to be the first woman coach in the WNBA to do X, Y, and Z, to break some type of records in the WNBA? Why the fuck do you want to invade a male space? That's like inviting yourself to a conversation that nobody wanted you in.
Exactly.
We didn't ask y'all to come over here. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't ask women like, can you please come over here? And they applied for the job. Why the fuck is you applying for this job?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way with the manosphere right now.
Exactly.
There are more women popping up in the manosphere, bro, than men. You don't notice that?
No, most definitely. But
why do y'all want to be a part of this conversation about men talking to men, helping out other men with their problems, navigating through life as a man? Why the fuck do you want to be a part of this conversation?
I will tell you why. Because of dumb men. Some of these men that I have to point fingers at. Thank you, BGS. Angry man. Acidian in some ways, even though I barely like you, but you still, or whatever. And these are the people that led the way. But this is the thing. We are basically saying, if y'all want to support us. We gonna get farther in life. But the thing is, once a girl say some stuff that a blue pill punk ass motherfucker want to hear, he already to turn in his tap shoes, like BGS said. Blue tap shoes, there you go. He was waiting for a blowjob, and he already back where he been.
That's
and
all
that's
it
the
takes to
problem.
break some of these niggas. Is a
Dude,
good
do you
old
not
BJ.
see some of these women that they came from? Think about, I can tell you a couple of people that I done seen they viewers come from, like, they probably had like 100,000, 200,000, but it took them like damn near close to 10 years. Bro, you got women that just came in this space and they probably been here for a year and already up to like 400,000 views, bro. Subscribe, all types of money. Why wouldn't I come in here and finesse you bitch ass niggas?
Why wouldn't I come in this space?
Right.
I'm starting to think these niggas really incel.
Hell, man, come on.
Like, they be calling them that unsolicited, but I'm starting to think a lot of these niggas really just involuntary celibate.
Yeah.
Involuntarily celibate.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, I agree. I would have to say the same thing. But that's what they were saying. They were like, oh, you saying you red pill? No, you not. You were just waiting for the right girl. And once that right girl came along, bro, you hopped on the first train to Cuffinville.
Like, I'm this way and I get it on the regular.
Exactly.
Like, it's not something that I'm lacking. It's something that I don't want. I don't want y'all in my fucking sports, bro. That's what I'm trying. That's my only point that I'm trying to get across. I don't want y'all in my spaces. We got enough spaces we can occupy together.
Right.
Like, okay, if you want to enjoy a sport with us, okay. If you want to watch it with us, okay. But shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want your opinion on it. I don't want to have to be on my best behavior at all fucking times.
Well, in a
Y'all
way,
not on your best behavior at all times.
yeah, but this is in a way like you thinking about it in your logical mindset. They thinking about it in their emotional mindset. One thing that I love BGS said is he said when women try to talk to you, they try to explain to you. You know what that is? Their feelings. You can't explain feelings, bro. It's impossible. And when he said that, I'm like, God damn it, I never thought about that. He said when you talk to your woman, you're explaining it in a logical way. That's why she don't get it half the time.
Mm-hmm.
When she try to explain to you, she explaining to you her feelings. She's trying to explain to you her feelings. You like, what? I say, what are you talking about? I don't get what you're saying. She explaining to you her physical feelings. So it's weird. You can't explain those.
But like when it comes to sports, the manosphere, these spaces that men occupy and women invade, don't you think
haircut, barbershop, all those schools?
Don't you think it should be people like Baron Davis, Rasheed Wallace, ex-players talking about this shit? We got Lisa Leslie, Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, Sue Bird. Why are we getting these and I think they should be talking about the WNBA. If you must have a woman on there to talk about the NBA, put it on 1 or 2 shows. I don't want it on every fucking show I'll fucking watch. Okay?
Right.
When it comes to the manosphere, it should be people like Kevin Samuels, BGS, all these dudes. We are men talking to men about men issues.
Right.
I don't want to hear that shit from Cynthia G. Or, I mean, not fuck her.
You talk about yeah, you said it right, Cynthia G.
Or no, I don't want to hear from Kendra D. Even though she speak the gospel. I don't want to hear manosphere shit from her. I don't want to hear from Just Pearl. I don't want to hear from Pink Book Lessons. Even though everybody I just named be speaking the fucking gospel.
Only thing I will say,
I just don't want them in my spaces.
Yeah, but only thing I will say about them, and this is facts. Pink Book Lessons.
That I like all of them I just named, the last 3.
Kendra D, like one of my favorites. Sarah Lena is one of my favorites. All of these ones I just brought up, they're not really here, and they will tell you. Well, Kendra, Crimson Cure will tell you off rip, I'm not here to tell a man what to do. I'm here for the women.
Yeah, I kind of that now. I kind of want to take the Kendra D chick back because I feel like she a woman talking.
She will tell you off rip, I'm not here to check no man. I'm here to get these chicks right.
I feel like Kendra D is talking. Kendra D is talking to other women,
exactly.
So I kind of want to take her off that list. But y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
These chicks that sneak into the manosphere space and get all these suckers to let them into this space, bro.
Melanie King.
Yeah, her, especially her.
Hey, you can be mad if you want to, baby. You can only act away so long. I'm sorry.
Like, especially her. Melanie Samuels.
Hey, call it what you want, bro. We all know, and that's why I say saps. Because they all... It's like, it's just crazy. When you think about it, like, okay, Melanie King, for instance. I don't have a problem. I honestly can swear to God on this one. I don't have a problem with her. I just have a problem with people believing her. You know what I'm saying? Just say, I know that she's here for the money. If you can tell me that, I don't got a problem. But don't say, well, I thought she was real. You mothers. Like, I don't know what to call you. A mutt? What do I call you? You can't be that stupid to believe that she's really there and trying to, man.
So tell me this: how do y'all niggas let them come in, join the conversation, and then change the narrative and the topic?
And that's what they normally gonna do.
Change the narrative and the topic. Like, wait, we weren't even talking about. That's what Stephen A. Smith called Malika Andrews trying to do.
Exactly. Yep.
She joined the conversation, tried to change the narrative and the topic. He's like, wait a minute, I don't like where you going with that.
She trying to fuck a young boy, that nigga. That's fucked up.
That's what we allow them to do in our spaces, bro. If you gonna be man enough to tell a woman, look, you ain't wanted here right now. It might sound a little toxic. It's okay to be a little toxic sometimes. Be toxic right back with them. Do you know they know they're toxic sometimes and they don't give a fuck?
Oh no.
We got another video coming up, man, that's talking about why the double standard. And we gonna get into that. But they like to do that shit, bro, and I think we need to stop letting them. We need to take some ownership of what we let them do. We let them do that shit. Stephen A. Smith ain't let him do it on his show.
White supremacy let them do that.
Yeah, that's true because Stephen A. Smith ain't got the power to correct it. Shannon Sharp ain't got the power to correct it, but I guarantee you, Skip Bayless will get a bitch fired off of his network.
Almost definitely. Now,
That's fucked up, but it's the truth.